Welcome to a world full of wonder and adventure, where turtles teach us secrets, lions learn from mice, and brave kittens stand tall. Each story hides a special surprise just for you. Are you ready to discover the magic? Let's go!
Once there was a turtle who moved slowly but steadily. The rabbits teased him for being slow. One day, a storm hit the forest and the rabbits panicked, running everywhere. The turtle, calm and steady, found shelter in time. The rabbits realized the turtle's slow pace saved him from danger. The moral of the story is, slow and steady wins the race. A woodcutter dropped his axe into the river. A fairy appeared and offered him a golden axe, but he said it wasn't his. She then offered him his old axe. Pleased with his honesty, the fairy gifted him both. The moral of the story is, honesty is always rewarded. An ant was thirsty and nearly drowned in a river. A dove dropped a leaf, saving the ant. Later, the ant saw a hunter aiming at the dove and bit his foot, saving her. The moral of the story is, a good deed is never wasted. A peacock was proud of his feathers, but mocked the crow for being plain. One day, a storm ruined his feathers, and the crow helped him hide until they grew back. The moral of the story is, never judge others by their appearance. A mouse accidentally woke a lion, but promised to help him someday. The lion laughed. Later, the mouse gnawed through a hunter's net, freeing the lion. The moral of the story is, even the smallest creatures can help the mightiest. Two squirrels found a pile of nuts and fought over it. A passing bird suggested sharing. They did and realized sharing made them happier. The moral of the story is, sharing brings happiness. A dog found a bone and carried it over a bridge. Seeing his reflection, he thought it was another dog with a bigger bone. He barked and dropped his bone into the river. The moral of the story is, greed leads to loss. A young boy watered a small tree daily. Over time, the tree grew tall and bore fruits. One day, the tree saved the boy from the scorching sun. The moral of the story is, nurture today for rewards tomorrow. A kitten was scared of everything. One day, a bird fell from a tree, and the kitten bravely fought off a snake to save it. From then on, the kitten gained courage. The moral of the story is, courage grows when you help others. A bright star mocked others for being dim. One night, clouds covered the sky, and the star couldn't shine alone. The dim stars together lit the night. The moral of the story is, teamwork makes the dream work. An elephant helped animals in need. One day, he got stuck in mud, and the animals worked together to rescue him. The moral of the story is, kindness always comes back to you. A seed wished to grow quickly and envied taller plants. Over time, it grew roots, a strong stem, and beautiful flowers, realizing the value of patience. The moral of the story is, good things take time. A fox saw grapes hanging high. Instead of jumping in vain, he built a small pile of stones and reached them. The moral of the story is, think smart, work hard. A crow stored food but forgot where he kept it. A wise owl suggested keeping all his food in one safe place, and the crow never went hungry again. The moral of the story is, organization saves trouble. A duck shared her pond with thirsty animals during a drought. When the pond dried, they all worked together to bring water back. The moral of the story is, helping others creates strong bonds. A little fish wanted to leap like big ones. After many tries, he succeeded and avoided a fisherman's net, realizing practice makes perfect. The moral of the story is, practice leads to success. A goat saw a wolf disguised as a sheep. He warned the other sheep and saved the flock. The moral of the story is, always be honest, even when it's hard. A tree let birds nest and animals rest in its shade. When lumberjacks tried to cut it, the animals protected their friend. The moral of the story is, be generous, it builds lasting friendships. A monkey touched fire out of curiosity and got burned. He learned to listen to his elders' advice after that. The moral of the story is, listen to wise advice. A king disguised himself and saw how people struggled. He returned and improved his kingdom, realizing humility leads to better leadership. The moral of the story is, great leaders are humble and caring.
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe now and join us for more magical stories and adventures that teach kindness, courage, and fun life lessons. Don't miss the next exciting tale.